Hello and welcome to another installment of Comparative Reasoning. I'm your host, Cedric Kennedy, and August 1st video is basically going to be a rejection video. Me being rejected. Literally, I don't reject anyone so far. Unless they're, some racist jackwad, then yeah, I'm going to reject that person. But nah, it's cool. This right here is like what you call the story of my life. It happens so much. It's more like if it don't happen, I'm shocked. And I gotta admit, it used to be so irritating and enraging, but now it's more like, and there's a bit of boredom and a little bit of frustration remaining. But the frustration wanes and fades quickly to, what am I gonna do? But rejected by Rokfin. And I'm going to get into why it's frustrating, but I'm going to read their response to me. So I'm put it on screen for, just so it can be like, you just making it up. No, this is what they wrote. It's the email that they sent back to me from Jamie Rokfin, August 4th, 2021, 10:14 Central Daylight Time. Hi, Comparative. Thank you for the interest in creating digital content on Rokfin. At this time, Rokfin has decided not to move forward with publishing your content given the information submitted. To be successful on Rokfin, channels need great content on a topic currently on Rokfin and an established audience. It seems that your brand is lacking some or all of these. We cannot provide additional information regarding our decision. Jamie. And all right, cool. I would have been like, it wouldn't have been upsetting. I would have been like, I would have had a chuckle, but okay, I get it. And I would still be doing this. But it's more like if they had said something that said, no, we don't want you, get up out of here, or we don't want losers, and that was it. I'd have been like, oh crap. And then moved on. I'm just used to this. I am very used to it. No one should be used to stuff like this. But here's my query, okay? Should I be upset considering, and this does upset me, the fact that I tried to be a part of Rokfin last year. I submitted my thing last year, nothing. I waited like a month and a half, submitted it again. And then, and still on Rokfin, I could see nowhere to upload or anything. Do you want to become, a publisher, a creator? So I'm like, okay. So then earlier today, I try again. So it's, I waited some months and I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I just settled with that. I don't know what I'm doing. And I didn't put it up there. I'm just going to read what I wrote. If I can blow this up so I can see it a little better. No, it's not on the screen. But what I sent was, in the past, I signed up for Rokfin and answered all questions. I received no email about the status of my inquiry. I waited a week and tried once more. And I said a week. It was way more than that. It has been several months and I tried once more. I have signed up to be a creator 3 times now. I see many uploaded videos and yet no feature to upload. Can you explain to me how to upload videos, and if not an upload, how I am to place recorded content on Rokfin? So after sending that, that's when I get the whole, nah. And look, I've been rejected from a lot of places. I tried to get an employment at Target once, some ages ago, and I got 2 rejection letters in the mail. 2 to me. It was me, Cedra, and a former friend of mine. They got 1 each. I got 2. So, and they did not say the same thing. So, in any case, the only thing different was who signed off on it. So you could tell it was a cut and paste. But for this, I'm thinking, okay, so for Rokfin, they didn't want to move forward from the information I submitted. I submitted everything, phone number, YouTube channel. I got my whole page set up and stuff there. So it says to be successful on Rockfin. I didn't say I wanted to be successful. I just wanted to be on Rockfin to try to get away from YouTube. That's the whole goal of it. That was the point. That's what Rockfin had said that got me to want to go to them anyway. And if it wasn't for Richard Medhurst going to Rockfin and say, hey, go here. I'm going here. This is the place to be because screw YouTube, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, I'm going to join Richard Medhurst. And this was after his little, they're not giving me any money. They cut my thing. Everyone give me money. Donate to me. Give me money. YouTube, they stopped my account. I can't be monetized. And I'm like, man, you are weak. I had nothing but bad things to say about that. In any case. So, okay, my channel needs great content. What's great content? Wouldn't that be, opinionated? What is and is not great content? I mean, what should I post a bunch of cat memes? Should I talk as if I'm trying to score brownie points with the political side? Should I rant and rave over things that I'll say current topics, but side on the people that are in the majority of their choice, and then whoever's in the minority, I like rail against them with extreme vigor? Is that what I need to do to have great content? And then it says on a topic currently on Rockfin, I'm like, how can I have good content on your site if you won't let me on your site? And an established audience. What's an established audience? Hey, for you that hear this, listen to this, that are subscribed to me, are you not an audience? Do you not count? I would think you count. Every single one of you, I'm appreciative of. Even if you could be subscribed but don't watch. Hey, you haven't unsubscribed. I'm happy about that. Going on my life, man, this is woo. The fact that you haven't unsubscribed, I am grateful. You might be like, well, I forgot about that account, or what's the point on unsubscribing? It don't matter. I'm glad you're still here, even if you done forgot to get rid of it. I'm just saying. That's how messed up my life has been. The fact that you done forgot your account and you're still here, thank you. So I am grateful for any attention, anyone to listen, anyone to converse, disagree with me. It's just talk, and we can't provide additional information regarding our decision. What's our, if it's just you, what's our? So you can't tell me the reasons why you reject it. If you tell me the reasons why you reject this content, reject me, if you tell me every single reason, then I could probably correct everything and then be ready for you, at a later date, or maybe never. In this case, never, because you're never going to let me up there. I mean, has any of you ever tried to, when you turn the legal age to drive, you got a permit, you want to buy a car, you can't buy a car without an adequate license, and you can't get the license without purchasing a car. And have you been there? Because that's what Rockfin is doing. You can't get one or the other without the other. So you're in a loop of you can't get. And for that, it'd be nice if everyone simply didn't try to buy a car and didn't try to get their license. It's just people that don't drive. They just take a whole network of commuter buses and Ubers and you can't take none of that because nobody would have a license to go anywhere. Then they would fix that, wouldn't they? And Rockfin doing what they're doing. Hey, they got enough people up there and they're making money off of those people. So my rant won't be nothing. But in general, I'm like, you reject me? Fine. Cool. It's the fact of lack of information and then making it so that you can't buy a horse without a cart and you can't buy a cart without having a horse. You can't put one before the other because you can't get neither because you don't have one of the other. And then we're not going to tell you how to buy one, get one, or even, marry them together so that you can establish yourself to have a cart and horse and do what you got to do. At this point, as successful as they are, to me, this would be a fail. And in a honest an honest society, they would fail because of this. Because people up there would say, wait, you rejected this person for what reason? You know, and then it's elitist. Hey, we up here, we need people with great content. You don't have great content, not in our eyes. Now, you might have 1 or 3 or 4 people that think you have a decent to great content, but it's not how we feel up here. That's usually how that's going to go. So, I'm going to have to find a way to delete my Rockfin account that keeps getting rejected and didn't know it until now. And just, well, try to find something else. If anybody knows of anything else out there that's not going to cost an arm and a leg or cost anything and help me try to shy away from YouTube, then, you know, let me know, because I've been searching, not giving up the search, just wish this had panned out. In any case, it's been Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. And if you have any suggestions on any of this stuff, you know, on what I can do to make great content for you, individually, for you, since I don't have that many, then let me know. I'm curious. Anyway, thank you for listening.